A disheveled man walks down Newbury Street, only to turn around and walk home at the end of the busy road. He takes this stroll every single day after supper, and yet never gets tired of feeling the brick walls of the buildings and the sandpaper grip of the concrete underneath his Velcro strapped tennis shoes. What he loves most is the way the birds call to the world, their uncontrollable exclamation of being alive. They do not care that they are only birds, for they have no reason to care. They experience life the way only they can. When his ears catch the tacky noise of beaks on stale bread, and his hair flies behind his ears in the breeze of spring, he stands still and feels. He knows exactly where he is. He knows the smell of Boston. It has its own energy to him. Yet, he does not know. He does not know that the sparrow above him is ruffling its feathers, the bark brown to match the branch it is perched upon. He does not see the birds as individuals. He hears them as the mass that they are. He feels their call. He hears his mother's voice echo in his skull. If only you could feel the colors of the sunset too. A woman passes her green highlighter pen through a line on a book page. She is near the end of a self-help book entitled Understand the Universe. She blankly stares at this title with her tired eyes, partly covered by thinning gray bangs. After a moment, she drops the hardcover and breaks into tears. She cannot grasp how what she just read moved her. The thump of the closed book hitting the hollow wood alerts her son. "Ma, what was that?" he asks timidly. He does not face her when he speaks, but he quivers senselessly. "Don't worry, David. I just dropped something." David continues to sit next to her on the battered couch, in silence. He trusts in her what he cannot be sure of himself. Your son also mentioned seeing impressive advanced geometric shapes in his mind. It's too bad the little genius can't. The doctor is stopped by the boy's mother mid sentence. And clearly there are things he sees that you cannot. Understand the universe. Chapter 1. Seeing is not always believing. Fact is something truly non existent to life prior to something convincing life of acknowledging it as fact. To a blind man, a painting is not colorful, but perhaps it has a dry, textured canvas which he feels with his hands. This he knows. Everything has its capabilities of experience, but none are ever complete. I feel as though our greatest flaw is to be blinded by the minuscule concepts of life our brains make fathomable, as if everything else is clear to us. A person assuming everything around them is familiar and controllable results in inevitable frustration. The problem lies in personal expectation. Today I tell you that I know the feeling of rough brick walls on Newbury Street. I know the heat of the sun. I can hear the birds fly underneath it all day long. Despite this, I know better than to think I know the colors of the sunset. I can't possibly realize the faces that walk around me. My wish for the world is to recognize what we don't know. We can never truly understand everything and everyone. I believe acknowledging that you don't know everything will allow you to be the most knowledgeable you can be.